8 wins and 47 losses. That is the combined record in the first 3 seasons for the Innovation Ravens boys basketball team. Fast forward to this past year, they can now call themselves champions after defeating Old Lyme in the Division V state title game, a moment that this program would never forget.
At that moment, you just kind of take it all in and you realize everything that some of these guys have definitely been working for since 8th grade. 2 years ago when these two schools came together, it just hit me at that moment. I was like, we just won a state championship.
We came out slow, a little slow beginning of the game until we started to pick it up more. We started to get a little run. That's when the offense started to come more fluent and our defense started to pick up more and became more intense.
We weren't as well as we were towards the middle of the season. We really came together as a team, and the closer we got together, the better we played together, and everybody just had a certain role, and the sooner we accepted that role and played to the best that we can, the better we did as a team.
We've made giant steps, I feel as though, every year, and every year we got a lot better than the year before, which is great because we always talked about, during my freshman and sophomore year, we always talked about how we were a young team with so much room for improvement.
I've been around a lot of talent as far as basketball, but these guys came together, kind of provided a team environment and, always played for each other, which made it real easy to coach and real enjoyable.
It's tough. I've told a couple people, for when you're 14, 15 years old to go out and lose 18 out of 20 games or even 14 games out of 20 games, it's really hard. And to be honest, in those moments, we didn't even really talk about like, hey, keep working at this and you're going to win a championship one day, right? That wasn't kind of how we went about it. Coach Smith and I just consistently held them to the standards that we expected. And I give them a lot of credit for continuing to work really, really hard, even when they didn't see the results. Because, that's hard for anybody, but I feel like that's especially hard for somebody in high school, is to kind of trust what you're doing and continue to work hard day in and day out, even when the results aren't what you want them to be.
It's common nowadays for kids to transfer schools based on athletics. And when you've got a lot of good schools right down the road, or whether it's in Hartford, New Britain, wherever, we see kids leave our schools solely based on athletics. We had a couple kids leave this school for basketball because I just don't think they bought into what was going to happen here. So I think for any coach, when you're going through those losing seasons, to keep the kids positive and keep them motivated is always going to be the biggest obstacle.
All eyes will be on the Ravens next year as they hope to defend their title and continue to put their program on the map. In studio, Bobby Martinez, Fox 61 Sports.